What's up, everybody? And today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Deadpool Legacy Collection, Deadpool figure. I've been waiting for this figure for months. I had it on pre-order, but I didn't get it, unfortunately, because Hasbro didn't make enough of these figures, which really sucks. And so now I actually have it. And now I can actually do the review. Thank God, because I already did the review on the Wolverine. Now I have the Deadpool, and now I cannot wait to open this guy up and take a look at him because, well, I did used to have this figure, but there are some changes with this figure here. Nothing too much for the box, just the usual Deadpool Legacy Collection looking box. So yeah, there's nothing too crazy about that. And, let's get in. Wait. Hold on. Someone just entered my room real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Okay, let me get this straight. You're doing a review on a figure of me, Deadpool the Merc with the Mouth, when I've been trying to get a hold of Hasbro for months? You damn well knew I wanted to review myself. What gives, man?
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I probably should have, called you up first, just in case. But I'm a reviewer, so I have a schedule I have to, stick to and everything like that. So I was just trying to get this video out as fast as possible because I have a lot of, Halloween stuff I want to do, and so I'm sorry. Is there, I can call you tomorrow and let you know what the figure's like and everything like that. Would that be okay?
Well, we can't have that now, can we? We gotta do this right. Sorry, not sorry. That was messier than a Diddy party. I guess we should get to the review. He's gonna need some ice on that tomorrow. Oh, hello there! Were you guys watching that? I'm sorry you had to see that. But without further ado, I'm officially taking over the review. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite sock, and let's get going. No need for an Anakin Skywalker ripoff when you've got me to review, well, a little me, to be exact. Alright, you're probably wondering why the AI voice, right? Well, that's because the studio didn't have the budget to perfect my voice, so this is the best we can do for now. But I hope you all enjoy me, my figure, and my handsome good looks. But man, I can't believe he does reviews on his bed. What a loser. At least he isn't Colossus, that hunk of tin is so boring. And here I am in all my corporate shiny goodness. Welcome, my beautiful viewers. Now, whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own Marvel Legends figure? Definitely wasn't Disney's. But I can tell you, the person who did this figure captured me beautifully in this tiny, plastic version of me. My suit has never been better in figure form. So let's talk details, because I know you guys are as excited as I am. Starting off, they got the color of my suit perfect. A lot of people, or maybe nobody, but for those who do ask, why the red suit if so bad guys can't see me bleed? Has it worked most of the time? Yes. Does it show through the suit? Not too much. But at least I'm not Moon Knight. Shoot 'em once, and you have a long wait at the dry cleaners. That's my personal hell, folks. Sorry, I was getting a little carried away. Let's get back to the review, shall we? The sculpt work is insane on this figure. The texture from my tight abs to my ammo belt, the paint work is okay at best. From the belts and buckles on my legs to the baby knife on the side of my leg, they even got my right leg pouches accurately sculpted on the side of my leg. This figure is great for the most part. Still pissed I didn't get any royalties. Accurate-looking gun holsters, thank God they didn't screw those up. Last time, they glued my guns in. Who does that? You can't be Deadpool without your favorite pair of Desert Eagles. Very nicely sculpted shin guards, pretty good likeness with my sword harness. They even got my ass sculpted pretty decent, but I'm a bit more cheeked up back there. Hasbro, take notes! Turning the figure around, the hands are sculpted quite nice. They did a decent job, so I won't knock 'em too hard. I know it's probably not easy making these things. All around, I'm very pleased with the likeness. Good job, corporate America. But let's take a look at that handsome head sculpt. They captured my head sculpt perfectly. I wouldn't change a thing. I love the matte finish for the black parts of my eyes and the paint on the eyes of the mask itself. The texture is great, and they even got my chiseled jawline sculpted in there. All around, it's a perfect head, though the single issue I have is with the paint. I'm no Picasso. All in all, great looking figure. Might have to keep it for myself if you know what I mean. But this thing needs a makeover just to be a little bit better. Now, my painting skills aren't as good as your normal host here on this channel, but I'll do my best with a snap of my fingers, like Cable's purple twin brother. Let's give this Barbie a makeover. And here we go, all painted up and looking so much more gorgeous and stunning. It's crazy how just a little bit of paint and weathering can make or break a figure. So let's go over what I did to change the figure's look and go over some of the problem areas. It was an easy fix, but still time-consuming. I don't know how he does this stuff. I don't have enough patience to do that again. So, to start off, the first thing that had to change was the red. The red wasn't bad, but it desperately needed a wash over the suit. I don't do birthday parties, kids, so the suit is not going to look as clean and PG-13 as this figure was trying to be. The light wash really brings out the small details in the suit. I didn't want to overwash, making the red too dark since I liked the color of the red. Plus, I added some black to the ankles to add to the detail of the shoes, instead of it being all just red. For how good the sculpt work is, the new paint job really makes this figure strut its stuff. I even added the missing little silver bits on both legs. The legs got the most paint work, due to a lot of missing details. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was fun to paint this figure. I might try my hand at painting Logan, although he would probably try and stab me with those little steak knives on his stumpy little hands. I even weathered the pouches and added the little silver bits on each pouch, both the side pouches and the belt pouches. When you paint a figure, you can't skip a single detail. Every detail matters, especially on a Deadpool figure. You might think this suit is just spandex, like the webhead suit from Queens, but there's a whole group of people who make these suits, and they ain't cheap, folks. But alas, this figure looks so much more realistic now, and boy oh boy does it look stunning. I'm doing God's work here. Even with the head, the weathering just makes it that much better. Makes it look so much more realistic and just balls to the wall perfect. This truly is a marvel of a figure. And I even made sure to paint the neck collar more accurately, which Hasbro forgot to do, but don't worry, my children. Your Messiah is here. So, with the details sorted, let's get to what you really want to hear about. My special toys. Jazz hands. They're awesome. Look how incredibly detailed they are. It's like my hands were sculpted by the gods of Deadpool toys. These put-em-up hands are a must-have for any Deadpool figure. They allow you to pose your character like a total badass, just like in the comics. You get sword-holding hands with your Deadpool figure, perfect for displaying in battle-ready poses. And if you feel a little extra sinful, they can also serve as personal time hands. You get gun-holding hands, classic Deadpool pose, pistols in each hand, badass. You bet your sweet tushy. They included the fabulous huggable unicorn plushie as an accessory. I mean, who wouldn't want a fluffy unicorn to hold in those personal moments? With its gold and blue face, it's the perfect finishing touch. A true symbol of Deadpool's quirky and unique style. Hell yeah! You get 2 katanas, a classic Deadpool accessory. Can't leave the house without them, right? They're a symbol of his deadly ninja skills and brutal fighting style. A must-have for any Deadpool figure. Oh boy, the baby knife. Logan wasn't too keen on this little beauty, but that just makes it that much more appealing to me. It's the perfect accessory for adding a touch of menace and insanity to your Deadpool figure. Don't you worry, my friend. I haven't forgotten about my beloved guns, which are perfectly housed in those hip pouches. And guess what? They ain't glued in, so you can admire their craftsmanship anytime you want. That sculpt work is damn impressive, I gotta tell ya. Those guns are the cherries on top of this Deadpool sundae. There we go. Now ain't these some gorgeous bad boys? Just look at them, all snug in their little holsters, ready to kick some ass. Whoa, check these out! They're incredibly sculptural, like my very own guns on my hips. You gotta hand it to Hasbro, they did an exceptional job on these. I'm honestly amazed at the level of accuracy here. There, guns safely stored away for later. Love those hip pouches. They're essential for a proper Deadpool action figure. No debate about it. You know what the best part is? You can also store the swords in the back and the baby knife in the leg slot. Something those fancy fig arts can't do. Just another reason why this Deadpool figure is the bomb. Alright, now I'm gonna show you how to wield this figure's weapons. First up, the gun. There you have it. Just pop the guns into the hands. Easy peasy, folks. Can't get much simpler than that. The key is a little patience and some fiddling around. Trust me, The guns will slot into the hands nicely with a bit of effort. Just gotta find the perfect angle, and there you have it. Instant Deadpool badassery. Now that we've got the guns covered, it's time to shift gears and talk swords. Simple as that, just snatch them right out of their sheaths on the back. Now let me tell you about these bad boys. These swords are gonna help turn Deadpool into a total badass. Oh yeah, the swords go straight into the gripping hands like a charm. And don't even get me started on the baby knife. It's so simple, even a toddler could do it. Just pop them in, and you are good to go for some serious Deadpool action. Alright, we've conquered the accessories. Now it's time to talk about this figure's articulation and posability. Head articulation is top-notch, with full range of motion, up and down, side to side, and a complete 360-degree range. That's right, the head is attached to a double ball peg at the neck, allowing for extra stability and additional movement and posing possibilities. The arms come equipped with the standard butterfly joints. They spin a full 360 degrees, plus swivel at the bicep, and bend at the elbow with a hinge and swivel wrists. Ultimate arm posability. The arm articulation is top-notch. You've got a great range of motion and all the joints feel really smooth and fluid. It's a dream for action figure enthusiasts like us. Alright, let's talk torso action. The torso articulation is solid, providing a good range of motion, around this much forward and about that much backwards. Plus, there's a handy waist joint for an extra dash of flair. Yup, those legs are a kicker's dream. You can kick some serious ass with this Deadpool figure. Kick up that far and even enough to send a certain someone named Francis to the moon. However, the range of motion going backward isn't as impressive. You got that right, the legs are equipped with a thigh cut and a double hinge at the knee, giving a decent range of motion. The foot articulation is a highlight, offering good up and down movement and some ankle pivot for added versatility. Definitely, the articulation on this Deadpool figure is top-notch for a 6-inch action figure. You can pull off countless poses and actions, giving you endless creative possibilities. It's a far cry from the lackluster articulation in some DC Universe figures. Let's give this figure a pose test and see how well it holds up in action.
This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers. Oh, fuck it. Damn, fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. What you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. What? Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up, stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am nice, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. Motherfuckers never wanna know what your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down, down. Like a nigga said, freeze. I won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. The only thing you can steal is came out the plate.
And there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that pose test showcasing the spectacular Deadpool figure's articulation and posing possibilities. Be sure to let me know what you thought. Alright, on to the next stage of the scale test. Let's see how this Deadpool figure stacks up against some of Marvel's secondary characters. Meet your opponent, Logan, the less cool, less interesting version of everyone's favorite X-Man. Oh, and let's not forget the stench. I bet he's got some serious funk going on over there. Ha! Take a look at us side by side. It's clear as day who the cooler one is here. My style game is on point, and I definitely smell better. You know, between us, Wolverine is starting to develop a bit of a beer belly from his drinking habit. And let's not forget how terrible that Origins movie was. Ah, the iconic Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He's a true classic. And let's be real, he's definitely the best Spider-Man in my book. Move aside, Tom Holland. Whoa, somebody's had a bit too much My Chemical Romance. Just look at him, he's gone full emo. Maybe you should try listening to something a little less depressing, like a happy Broadway musical. Yikes! Now let's take a look at this Marvel Legends Tobey figure. What a disaster! I mean, what happened here? I look like a modern masterpiece compared to this thing. They clearly missed the mark on this one. Maybe they just weren't feeling super inspired that day. Oh, If you're feeling up for some spoilers, I've got a little team-up surprise for you. Here's a peek at me and Iron Man Jr. joining forces. Oh, now, check this out. Me and the classic freak Batman, Adam West. And let's not even get started on his personal life, folks. It's a whole other world of weirdness over there. And here we have me standing next to one of the greatest Batmans on screen, Michael Keaton's version. Just look at that stunning costume and his incredible performance. That's how you do Batman right! With the scale test behind us, it's time to wrap things up with some final thoughts. So, for my final thoughts. This Deadpool figure truly deserves a standing ovation. The sculpt and paintwork are both just incredible. They've managed to capture the essence of Deadpool and turn him into a work of art in action figure form. If you're a fan of Deadpool, or action figures in general, this one deserves a spot in your collection. And I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite merc with a mouth. The articulation on this Deadpool figure is simply outstanding. It's as if they've crafted this masterpiece with the sole purpose of making it the ultimate posable toy. The joints move with precision and fluidity, allowing you to create an endless array of dynamic poses. From striking a heroic stance to executing some hilarious antics, this figure offers unlimited creative possibilities. It's like having Deadpool come to life right in your hands. I've got to say, this figure is just awesome. These guns are sculpted to perfection, and they fit securely in the hands. It's so refreshing that they're not glued in, giving me the flexibility to swap them out whenever I feel like it. Overall, it's a top-notch figure that has exceeded my expectations. This figure truly gives its maximum effort. Every detail, every joint, every accessory, it's all meticulously crafted to deliver an incredible package. They didn't cut any corners, and it shows. This figure has heart, soul, and most importantly, it gives its all. Speaking of not giving it your all, let's take a look at that mess of a movie, Joker 2. It's as if they didn't even try. Compared to my new film, it's like a kid's finger painting next to a Picasso. Trust me, the DC universe is kicking themselves right now for not giving it their all like we did. Alright, wrapping up my final thoughts here. Let's start with the baby knife, a unique and quirky addition to any Deadpool display. It may be small, but it packs a punch, just like our favorite merc. As for the katanas, they're a classic part of Deadpool's arsenal. The craftsmanship on these bad boys is top-notch, and they bring an extra level of badassery to the party. Both of these accessories are must-haves for any serious Deadpool fan. And that's a wrap on this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, go out and get this figure. It's a real winner. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. This is Deadpool, signing off. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep it maximum effort.
Open up the door and scream.